Alright, what's going on, collectors? Optical 20 back for another video. Please help me name a name for this segment. Trying to separate my reviews to this, so I want a proper intro for this. So yeah, hit me on the comments down below what you think. But what I want to talk about is the end game, and now I'm not talking about the movies. We've seen a lot of reviews for the end game. It's a great movie. I enjoyed it. I know there's mixed opinion about it, but me personally, I loved it. So that's that. What I want to talk about now is the end game for us collectors. So what does it mean for us? We know what it means for Marvel. It's the next phase. I know they're not going away. They're probably going to expand to a different phase, so to speak. But for us, what does that mean? I know we're going to get Spider-Man still, Homecoming. No, Far From Home. And we are going to get maybe new characters. Hopefully Fantastic Four. Hopefully X-Men versus Avengers. Who knows? What Black Panther. I know I'm still excited about that. But the point is, first and foremost, let's talk about like what would you want to see else from the movie Endgame outside of what's been announced. You know, I'm gonna go out and probably spend a whole lot of money for the Endgame because I just felt like even though Marvel in the MCU is not gonna stop, it kind of is for me because it's going to be a new wave of characters, which I'm sure I'm still going to watch. I'm still going to be passionate about. But I don't know if I'm going to care as much as I did. As much as I love Black Panther, it's not the same as I loved, let's say, Captain America or Iron Man. It's a different kind of love. You know what I mean? I could own 5 Captain Americas. And not just being a reviewer, because I do that all the time. I just buy a figure, sell it, but actually owning them. Like, I could keep 5 characters of 5 Captain America and wouldn't even, feel bad about it. I probably would, but I've done that with Iron Man, and, I kind of moved on, but I still find a way to justify this purchase. I don't know if I could do the same thing for, Black Panther. I would love to have Black Panther. I pre-ordered the movie version, but let's say the Black Panther 2 comes out and it's a lot better. I don't see myself keeping 2 Black Panthers. I'm going to sell one. I'm probably going to take a loss. Compared to Iron Man, which I can have Mark 3, 46, 4, 50. Even with Captain America, I can have the Civil War version. I could own the Age of Ultron, and I don't really mind because even on Thor, different types of Thor. Even though they're fairly similar, it's just there's something about those characters that I just kind of like. It makes you warm inside that you kind of find a way to justify your purchase, even though it doesn't make any sense financial wise. I guess that's what being a fan is, and being a collector. Even though there's no value in these guys for the most part, especially Marvel figures, because they keep on pumping out figures. So it doesn't hold the value as much. Some collection does, but Marvel, like Mark 7 was really hot back then, the plastic one. Now you can't even sell it for $200. So it's just how it is with us and with Marvel. Now, if it's not Marvel, it can't, like Jor-El, for example, the old Superman, you can sell it for $500 easily, or maybe not easily, maybe $400 easily. But yeah. But what else kind of figures do you want to see from the movie Endgame? I personally wanted to see a Hulk. Like not the Professor Hulk because it didn't really do much. I don't like this nano suit team up version of Hulk. I'd rather have the Hulk from Avengers 1, the one that's pretending that he's smashing things, because I think it has the head sculpt, the new head sculpt, but the older outfit of him. I also want to see the first Captain America from Avengers 1 revisited. I owned that figure back in the day and I loved it, but the shield was flaking and all that stuff, and I was able to sell it for a high price back then. So it was a good deal. What else would we want to see from Endgame? I would say those two, maybe the Children of Thanos, perhaps. I don't think they're going to be big sellers, though, so I can see that from a business standpoint when it comes to Hot Toys. But yeah, those are the two main things that I can, think right off my head that, or maybe a revisit because they're doing some re-releases right now. You see them announce Thor being re-released, Iron Spider on pre-order again, and Mark 50, which is kind of weird. They said they're gonna re-release him. I'm about to get him on. They're about to ship mine on Wednesday, but for some reason they're gonna re-release it again. Now, if you really want to re-release things, how about you do it with Falcon? That because it's going for like $400 right now, and I'm not gonna pay $400 for Falcon. Trust me. I think he's still gonna appear on future Marvel films anyway, so it's all hope is not completely lost. But maybe give him new wings, new head sculpt because that head sculpt is kind of getting old. Um, Wanda, you can make another one because they made the Civil War version. Give her a second head sculpt, light up eyes. I don't know, something like that. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna buy those. Vision, make him a summer exclusive with kind of grayish part. So that one. Several figures that I can think of that would be a nice re-release for Hot Toys that would help out both collectors and them, especially with Vision. And I had Vision, but for some collectors who doesn't want to pay, and it's not like he's selling, super high on the third market right now. It's just for other collectors, to have that maybe light up, you know, Mind Stone. Is it Mind Stone that he does have? Whatever stone. But yeah, those are the things that comes, on top of my head. Rocket. They've shown prototype of Rocket. Maybe package him with Groot with a different expression, like an angry face. They always look nice together, and they're cheaper when you buy them together. And because with all these issues with Groot, like leg falling off and all that stuff, maybe they can re-release one at a lower price. I don't know. Those are just small things. Drax, a proper Drax, not the small Drax that we got. A proper Drax. Mantis. Yeah, and if you can think of any more that I missed, maybe put them in the comments down below as well, because I would love to have some ideas. Just us fans talking here. So it's not like Hot Toys is gonna read this. So, but as far as Endgame, I don't know what it means to us collectors. Really, would it slow us down? Perhaps not. I know it would for me because I'm not gonna be as invested as I was before. I'm still gonna do reviews. Don't get me wrong, because I find happiness when I do this. It's fun for me, even though no one watches it for the most part. Some people do, and I would love to thank all those guys who consistently follow my channel. But yeah, I don't get like thousands of views, which is fine. That's totally fine with me. But yeah, let me for me personally, I'm just afraid that when they announce something, let's say the new Black Panther, that I'm not gonna be as enthusiastic as I was, because their next lineup is Captain Marvel, which is I've never seen the movie. I'm waiting for it in 4K. I'm gonna get one because I love the Endgame and I want pretty much everyone in the Endgame there. But I don't see myself double dipping on Captain Marvel. And even Doctor Strange, as much as I love the first Doctor Strange, I sold it to get the Infinity War version, even though, they're pretty much the same figure outside of the head sculpt. But that's just, if I wasn't reviewing, like I said, I wouldn't even bother. It's to me, they're pretty similar figures. It's not like one is so much better than the other. But yeah, I would love to hear your thoughts. Like, so after the Endgame, knowing that, they killed off Iron Man, so any future cameos might be, gone in the air. But you never know with Marvel. He might have created new suits, yada yada yada. So who knows? But with the, knowing that he's not there anymore, what do you think would be the next for you, especially Iron Man collectors? Are you just gonna stop altogether, or just probably feel out what's out there? But I would love to. Is this the end game for your collection as well? It was like, okay, I'm gonna do end game and then I'm done. Never say never in this hobby. I said that so many times now, and I'm currently at year 9 of collecting. So yeah, that doesn't work. Or year 8 perhaps. It's a fun hobby. This is the best hobby that I've ever had. I've had lots of hobbies in the past, and so far this is the most, I would say, fun that I've had. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below. Am I the only one feeling kind of scared on what's up ahead? Not scared. Maybe scared is a wrong term, but And kind of like, I'm not looking forward really after the end game. But this might be a good thing for us too, because this might be. I'm not the only fan. I'm not only a Marvel fan. Let me put that out there. If you see my reviews, it's a full, diversity of different types of figures, movies, pop culture. I'm the only one who reviews, I guess, Enter Bay. You can make the argument, Asmus and Star Ace. So maybe it opens up a whole new door for us. Like other movies that maybe Hot Toys wouldn't have touched had Marvel not, finished their Endgame, series. Because honestly, business wise, I don't see it being as better as it is now. I know this next phase, but I don't think fans are gonna be as. I think fans are gonna think like me. They're not gonna be as invested as into the next phase as what we have now. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. What's the future hold for us collectors? And once again, thank you for watching. If you haven't done so, please subscribe to my channel. Really does make me happy when those numbers adds up. And like me on Instagram, and I got a Facebook group as well, so we can chat in there. And I'll see you guys in the next review.